Let's explore the concept of perfect markets and understand their characteristics in economics. A perfect market represents an ideal economic model where competition functions perfectly without any barriers or imperfections. Let's start by understanding what defines a perfect market in economic theory. A perfect market is a theoretical market structure characterized by perfect competition among all participants. In this market, there are many buyers and sellers, and no single participant has the power to influence market prices. All firms sell identical or homogeneous products that are perfect substitutes for each other. Here we see many buyers and sellers participating equally in the market with no single entity dominating. A perfect market must satisfy 5 essential characteristics to function properly. First characteristic: there must be many buyers and sellers in the market. Multiple sellers on one side and multiple buyers on the other ensure no single participant can control prices. Ideally, the number of participants approaches infinity, ensuring perfect competition. Second characteristic: all products must be identical or homogeneous. Products from different sellers are perfect substitutes, meaning consumers cannot distinguish between them. Third characteristic: all participants have perfect and complete information. All buyers and sellers have complete knowledge about prices, quality, and market conditions. There is zero information asymmetry, meaning everyone has equal access to all market information. Fourth characteristic: firms can freely enter or exit the market without barriers. Firms can enter when profits are attractive and exit when losses occur, with no legal or economic barriers. Fifth characteristic: all participants are price takers, not price makers. The market determines the price, and individual firms must accept it, having no power to set their own prices. Price equals the market price, which is given and fixed for all participants. Let's see how prices are determined in a perfect market through supply and demand. Price is determined where supply and demand curves intersect at the equilibrium point E. Equilibrium occurs when quantity demanded equals quantity supplied. Market forces automatically push prices toward equilibrium through the invisible hand of competition. Now let's examine how individual firms behave in a perfectly competitive market. Individual firms face a horizontal demand curve at the market price and choose output where price equals marginal cost. Firms maximize profit by producing where price equals marginal cost. In the long run, perfect markets reach a special equilibrium state. When firms earn economic profits, this attracts new firms to enter the market. New firms entering the market increase supply and push prices down. In long-run equilibrium, price equals marginal cost equals minimum average total cost. Eventually, firms earn zero economic profit, meaning they only cover all their costs, including opportunity costs. Zero economic profit means firms earn just enough to stay in business, covering all costs. Perfect markets achieve both allocative and productive efficiency. Allocative efficiency occurs when price equals marginal cost, meaning resources go to their highest valued use. Productive efficiency occurs when firms produce at minimum average total cost, using resources most efficiently. Perfect markets achieve both types of efficiency, making them the ideal benchmark in economic theory. While perfect markets are theoretically ideal, they rarely exist in reality. Most real-world markets have imperfections like product differentiation, information gaps, or barriers to entry. There is often a gap between theoretical perfect markets and real-world market structures. Agricultural commodity markets, like wheat or corn, come closest to perfect competition, with many farmers selling identical products. Let's summarize the key features of perfect markets. Perfect markets require many participants, homogeneous products, perfect information, free entry and exit, and price-taking behavior. Individual firms act as price takers and maximize profit by producing where price equals marginal cost. In the long run, entry and exit drive economic profits to zero. This market structure achieves both allocative and productive efficiency, making it the ideal benchmark. While useful as a theoretical model, real markets rarely satisfy all conditions for perfect competition.